Handwriting is so sloppy because I'm nervous. Happy first day of school, everyone. This is so exciting. I thought I would treat myself to some coffee, and I also realized I'm not introducing myself anymore. Hi, my name is Lena. I'm a first year third grade teacher in Arizona. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. It means so much to me. Today is the first day of school, and to be honest, I'm not as nervous as I thought I would be, just because there's a big possibility I will not be seeing all of my students today, just because not all of them have their Chromebooks. So as the last time I checked, I only had 2 kids in my Google Classroom, and you need to be in the Google Classroom to be on the Google Meets. So yeah, I'm kind of like, So I'm gonna see kind of what the plan is. I know that I have to call each parent today. I'm gonna go treat myself to some yummy coffee for the first day of school. So I'm gonna go run and do that. Okay, you guys, I got an extra large coffee. I know I'm a bit crazy right now. I just thought, why not get that extra caffeine? But I am leaving now. Perfect timing. No one was in line. I just live at a really good Black Rock coffee because no one goes there. So yes, I'm going to class now, and I will see you guys there. Okay, you guys, I'm in my classroom. It's a little warm. I think they just turn up the air on the weekend, so it's a little warm in here, but that's okay. I brought some stuff. I brought some light bulbs because my 2 lamps, one has a light bulb, but it's out. And then I just brought some things. I'm really hoping this is magnetic. I swear it was supposed to be magnetic, but oh well. We love that. I brought, sorry, I'm stuck at filming. This is my wireless charger. I got one of these, so I think that big one is gonna go on the other board, and then this one is gonna go on this board just because this one's gonna be smaller. I'm gonna do a lot of my work on the other one. I brought, these are jumbo straws. I don't know if you guys can tell because it won't focus. Let's see. So there, you can kind of see the size of them. It's big, they're jumbo. This is what I'm using to hold my pencils once they are on the desks with the name tags. I will show you that once I do it, but I'm waiting to get like a complete official roster just so I don't make a name tag, put it down, and then they leave or something. So, and then I just brought these 2 books back, and then I had this at home. It's just a bunch of teacher stickers. So that is what is in there. I brought my Happy Planner hole punch. Okay, so yesterday I cut these all out on my Cricut. This one's for my schedule, but these are for my objectives, and so I wasn't sure what I wanted. If I wanted it to say objectives or I can ... because they are in the format of an I can statement. And so honestly, I'm thinking I can do the I can just so it makes it easier for me, so I don't have to write like I can on everything. But that's kind of what it looks like so far. I think it looks so cute. Here, I'll back up a little bit. But yeah, I think it's gonna look good. So I think I might do the I can just because they're gonna be saying I can, blah, 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 blah. So yeah. Okay, you guys, I am here waiting for my class. So this is what it looks like. This is just so weird, my roster, so I can take attendance, but I am thinking of just filming myself like this, talking it to the kids, just so I have documentation about it. No one is in the chat, but I do have more students on my classroom, so that's good. Yesterday when I checked, I only had 2 students. Now I have 5, so good news. I also have students who do not have Chromebooks but are able to log on, so that's good. I've been in communication with the teacher or the parents, so that is good. I'm nervous, don't really know how today is supposed to be. I am just doing our SEL This is kind of what I made for the students. I don't want you to see my tabs because it says my school. So this is that. So I can get to know my classmates by sharing things that are important to me. And then they pick 3 pictures. So, okay, you guys, I'm getting a little nervous. I've had 2 students log into the Meet just to see if it works. I just told them that they can stay on the tab or go to a new tab or log off and log back on at 9. So yeah, this is like, now my nerves are hitting me. Now it's hitting me. So yeah, I don't really know how it's supposed to play out. Like, I really don't know. So my handwriting is so sloppy because I'm nervous. Like, this coffee is gonna make me jittery, but it's fine. I really hope those kids log back on. Maybe I should have just let them stay on. See, we're learning as we go, am I right? And I've already had a parent call my classroom, but I was in communications with her on Glass Dojo over the weekend, but my nerves, you guys. This is all new for us. This is something that we've never had to do before, and so I'm nervous too. So just know that we're in this together and that we will finish strong no matter what, and that if you guys have any trouble, that always know that I'm here to help you guys, because it's new for you and it's new for me. So we're gonna learn as we go. We're gonna try our hardest, but I'm so excited for when I do get to meet you guys in person, but we have to wait till it's safe and healthy before we do that. But I know a lot of you, based on your answers, you guys want to be back in school. That's gonna be a fun year, but I just wanted to say that it was so good meeting you all. I will be logging on here every day this week at 9 o'clock, just like the regular school year. The school day starts at 9 o'clock. And so this week's not gonna be all day, just because we're gonna probably be doing the same thing in the morning, reading a book, kind of talking about how our day's going. And then next Monday, we will start teaching and doing lessons. So I hope to see you guys all this week, and I will have a few more questions and then I will let you guys go. So I did it, you guys. So it's 9:52. I started at 9. That was, do you see the smile on my face? I met 8 of my kids. I honestly personally thought that that was a really good turnout. Just meeting at least one of my kids, that was just awesome. Okay, you guys, I thought I'd update you. It's about 11, almost 11:30. I have talked to some parents. Today is just, it's so weird, but so exciting at the same time. I'm really happy I was able to put names to faces. So I am just going to continue calling parents, making sure that they have their Chromebooks. If they don't, walking them through, doing all the good stuff. So I'm just gonna get back to work, but it's been really good so far. Hi guys, so I don't know when the last time or the last clip was, but right now it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the day's kind of over. It's such a weird feeling having this be my first day of teaching. Definitely not what I expected or thought of as my first day like a year ago. So it's just very interesting when students are able to come back in person. Then I feel like it'll feel like a first day of school, but right now, yeah, it was really interesting. I don't know if I said this before, but I'm kind of just reflecting on the day since it's the end of the day. So I had 9 students show up, and I just think a lot of schools are probably going through the same thing, that it's just kind of chaotic just a little bit, because we're new at this, the parents are new at this, that we're kind of all learning together. A lot of them are very, very understanding, so it's super nice. I talked to a few of my parents over the phone, and then I'm gonna call some later tomorrow and then hopefully finish them tomorrow, but if not Wednesday. And I just reminded them again that like no stress. I really don't want them to be stressed out, and I know it's considered the first week of school, so they should be doing things, but not all kids have their Chromebooks, so we can't start teaching, so it's kind of just like a waiting week kind of. So it's really odd, but I had a really good time talking to my students. I am definitely going to set in those virtual procedures, such as, you know, making sure you're muted and to raise your hand so I can like call on you to unmute yourself so there's not multiple people talking. So yeah, there's just some procedures that I need to go over tomorrow. Today was kind of just, I didn't even know who was going to show up. I really didn't know. So I am excited because I have all my students connected on Class Dojo, so I have all of their parent contacts that I can communicate with. I have more students logged in or invited to my Google Classroom. A lot of them are having trouble just navigating Google and finding out where the class code is and stuff. And so I'm just trying to help them figure out how to do it, because the goal is by the end of the week to have them all into their Chromebooks and logged in, and so they know how to do it. So that's kind of why I'm calling the parents, just to see if they have picked up their Chromebook, if they know their login information, if they're able to get there, yada yada yada. So I'm just really there for my parents, just to make sure that they're able to get their child logged in and ready to start. So yeah, it was definitely interesting today. I read First Day Jitters, and it's so funny because I haven't read that book. I didn't even read the whole thing before I read it. So like I was reading it for the first time, reading it to them, which probably is not good, but I didn't know they was talking about a teacher, because that's probably exactly how I felt today. So it was kind of nice to be able to talk to them. But the questions that I did ask after the book were like, how are you feeling about, like, are you nervous for the first day, or were you nervous for the first day, kind of how they're feeling. That's what our social emotional learning objective of this week is, just to get to know your classmates and stuff, but also talking about those social emotional thoughts and stuff. So I did ask them, you know, how they felt about their summer break. What did they do? Did you like being at home? And some of them actually did say that they enjoyed being at home, doing their own thing. Almost all of them want to get back to school in person. I asked them how they're feeling about, you know, starting the school online. One of the girls was really nervous, and so kind of me as their teacher is just to calm those nerves, saying that we're all in this together, that this is new for all of us, that I'm learning just as you're learning. So yeah, I am excited for tomorrow just so I can see them again. But it's just weird because it's already 2 and the day's over. Half the teachers have already left. So yeah, and that's kind of what is going to be happening, is that the first 2 weeks of training, we were required to be here for the full contract hours. So that is 8 to 4:30. And so that's why I was here every day, the whole day. But now that school has started, teachers who have kids need to be at home for them to log into their class. So they made it where we can leave, or we don't have to be on campus for the full contract hours, and we don't even have to be here every single day. So some teachers did their first day of school at home, so it's kind of like whatever we want to do. I'm really happy about that, because I'm the type of person who needs an environment to where I can work. I would not be able to do it in my own bedroom. I was thinking I could set up a mini classroom at home, but I'm grateful that I'm able to come to my classroom and teach. And so I think I'm just gonna do that. I do live far, so it is gonna be a commute, but that's what I signed up for, and I just need to be ready, prepared for my students every day. And I think the best way to do that is to be in my classroom and to have my whiteboard, to have the things around me, to have the teachers around me who are here. So that is my plan so far, is to come here every day, even I'm not required to, just because I need that environment for myself. And if I'm not around if I'm not around my things that I need to be successful with, then it just is a hot mess. My anxiety is high, I just feel unorganized. So coming here really does calm my mind. And I think that is like the whole goal of a classroom, is to come in and just I'm able to sit here and just relax. This honestly does feel like my second home, even though it's just the first day of school. Like, I haven't even been here that long. but it is. I like the way that I set it up. It just really does make it feel like a home. So I'm really excited about that. I'm proud of my work that I put into this classroom. I'm still in shock that it's my classroom. If you know me and if you've known me for a long time, you know that I have wanted to be a teacher forever. And the fact that this is true and that the first day was today and that I did it and I did it strong, it's just so surreal. And I don't think it's hitting me because it's not actually like what a first day of school is. And I think that's why I'm kind of just like, what? Like it's weird, you guys, it's weird. But as you can see behind me, I put up the vinyls and I actually really love it. Isn't it cute? So I love that so much. And then I have more things to do. So it's so funny because I get here so early in the morning to like get things done, and then all of a sudden people are in my room, we're talking, and like this morning I just was like, oh my gosh, it's 8:30. Oh my gosh, I have to log in to meet my students. It just came really fast. But I printed off my schedule cards basically. And so what my plan is that the whiteboard behind me, I'm obviously going to use for my small group, but it's also going to be my main information board because the board in front of me is the projector board. So I don't want anything on that. Like what I have so far on the edges is fine because when the projector is on, you just, yeah. If that makes sense. So with this kind of behind me, I'm leaving that there. On this side, I'm gonna put the schedule. So I'm just gonna move that stuff once I do put the schedule on. But I didn't really have time to laminate these, and I'm at that point where it's like, I'm just gonna go home, even though last week I stayed here till 4. I'm not. This will give me something to do tomorrow, so I think I might just do it tomorrow. And then something super exciting, I printed off, and this folded. You want to know how mad that makes me? My OCD. But I printed off this. So this is like my planner, my weekly lesson plans, and I just love this aesthetic. You guys, if you know me, I'm all about the aesthetic. And so this is the cover, all the things, Miss Smitzel, and I'm just gonna laminate it. And I did print this off of cardstock. I'm gonna laminate it and then put it in my planner, and then I'm gonna do a blank white cardstock for the back, because as you can see, there's no front or back. But yeah, I'm super excited to use this. This is just beautiful. I'm just obsessed. I love disc-bound things. I'm kind of new to it all, and I absolutely am obsessed with disc thingies. But yeah, I'm just going to do this and then probably head out. Look how cute, you guys. I'm a little bit obsessed. Sorry for that noise. But yeah, look how cute it is. So I can finally start planning my days and stuff. I don't know why it took me so long to do this, but obviously this is the first week. We're kind of just doing our morning meeting and then that's it. And so then I can start planning for this week for sure. So I'm definitely taking this home with some pens so I can work on this. I might need to go get me some Flair pens so I can keep at home. But yes, so cute. So I'm usually so good at drinking water, but when I'm extremely busy, I don't drink any of it. This is so bad, especially living in Arizona. Do you see that? It's at the top, not one sip. This is so bad. I don't know why I do this, but make sure you stay hydrated. Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. It is the second day of school. This is so exciting. Yesterday was so interesting and so exciting at the same time. I am so excited that I ended up making that shirt that said happy first day of virtual school. I don't even know if I showed you guys correctly. I don't know, but if I didn't, I will insert a picture right here. It is like so important to me to like have these memories and to be able to reflect on it, and so I thought it was so cool that I made that shirt, so now I can save it forever, look back on it and remember yesterday so vividly. And I also recorded it too. So I just think it's an awesome reflecting tool. I reflected yesterday, and I just think it's awesome to make sure that you do reflect and make sure that you are pointing out some things that you can do better and do differently. And I saw a comment on one of my videos about saying how I say you guys a lot to my kids, and that is something that my supervisor in college has told me before, and that is something that I need to work on so bad. I have a sheet in my classroom that has like 25 other things to say than you guys, or something like, it's something along the lines of that. So I am definitely going to need to study that, because it just comes natural to say you guys, and I know that just, I can't say that. So yeah, I need to work on that. But I'm gonna go get some coffee because, okay, so thank you May on Instagram. Her @ is may.teaches.k. Thank you so much for sending me money. I'm gonna go get some coffee right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and I will get you back, girl, don't you worry. But yes, I'm gonna go treat myself to some coffee. And I was really mad yesterday because I ordered a coffee with light ice. I always get light ice just because when it does melt, I like it to like not be so watery, and I kind of forgot about my coffee for a little bit, and the ice melted and it just was really watery. And so I'm gonna say light ice maybe, I don't know, but I need to go. Okay, I will see you there. Okay, you guys, I'm in my classroom. I've been here for the past hour, kind of just getting things done. Some people were in my room, but I ended up downloading this real fast. You can't really tell, but I have an anchor chart on it, and I'm going to write this on the paper. It's hard to even see the paper, but it's there. So I kind of sized it to where I want it, and I'm going to do that. Watch, she's in there. Okay, you guys, oops. So I put this up behind me, but after talking to some other teachers, I think it's better that I wait for most or all of my students to be on the Google Meets for us to do this. So I think this week I'm just gonna have the students who are on to start thinking about things to put on there. I'm gonna keep notes of them, and then Monday morning, before we start instruction, we're gonna fill this out together, just so everyone feels a part of it and it's not like leaving anyone out. I want everyone's voices to be heard, so I'm gonna wait for everyone to be in class to do that. So today I am just doing some review of Get to Know Me's. I am reading When Verona the Corona Came to Town. So yes, I'm excited. The meeting starts in 4 minutes, so I am going to log on and see my students. I'm so excited. Hi you guys, I honestly don't know when the last time I picked up my camera. Today's not as stressful as yesterday. I met with my kids for about 30 minutes, which was weird because, you know, usually they're here all day, so it just is a bit weird, but I've been helping them log into their accounts and stuff. I have made more phone calls today, but I'm gonna do the rest of them tomorrow. So I also did a Loom video. I should show you guys how to use Loom. My assistant principal showed it. It's just a Google extension, but it's a Google extension so you can click on it and record your screen while it like records you. So it's kind of hard to explain. So when I get home, I will show you kind of how to do it, but it is so helpful. I just recorded myself showing how to add or join a class on Google Classroom, and how to get the link for the Google Meets. It was so easy. Once I ended the video, it opened up in a new tab with the shareable link, and then I could also download the video and upload it somewhere else. So I just think it's very, very, very helpful, especially during virtual learning and digital learning, that I think that is super easy way to record your screen. And I think what I like about it too is that they can see me talking in the bottom of the screen, and I think that just makes it a little bit more personal, so they can see me, because especially if it's a voiceover, it's not as inviting or interesting. So I'm excited that they're able to see me while I'm sharing their screen. So yeah, I will show you guys kind of how to do it if you are interested, but I just think it's a great tool. But on that note, it is 2:15 and I am just about done for the day. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself too much, which is weird because it's the first week of school. It just, once you guys have your first week of school this year, you will understand the feeling that I'm feeling if you're starting online. It's just, especially if your students don't all have their Chromebooks, I don't even know. So next Monday will feel like somewhat of a first day of school, and then once students are back in school, that'll be the real first day of school. So it's just weird, but yeah, I am going to head home. I just still like didn't eat my lunch. I don't know what's wrong with me. And again, no water, you guys. A bad habit. But yes, I'm going to just head out basically. And yeah, kind of a weird day, but I can't wait to meet my student or see more of my students tomorrow. It's like a good feeling every day. I get to see them now. So yeah, it's exciting. I can't wait. But I hope you guys are having a good day so far, and I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. It is so exciting. I get to see my students today. I'm so excited. I have not all of them are on my Google Classroom yet, so hopefully I do meet some more students today. Not all of them yet, but I think it's going to be a good day. I think I'm also going to show them kind of how to work Google Docs / Google Slides. I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but yes. So I have to go run and get coffee because I was in the middle of making my coffee and realized that my milk was spoiled, and so I just kind of put my coffee in the fridge. So hopefully it's still good by tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it will be, but yeah, so I have to go run and get some coffee, but I will see you guys in my classroom. Okay, you guys, I am in my classroom, and I just want to give a huge shout out to AJ and Mary. So AJ sent me this whiteboard that literally stands up, perfect for small group. This was on my Amazon wish list. So thank you, AJ Chambers from South Carolina. I really appreciate this. This is something that I actually really wanted to get, so thank you. And then Mary from California, thank you so much for these books. I'm so excited to just have them in my library. And then this, I am forever grateful for you. Thank you so much. So these are all magnetic, so if you can see, they stick on the board, and so I am forever grateful. Like I just said, I'm speechless, honestly. Thank you so much for all of this. I opened this, I came home from school, the first day of school, so Monday, to these packages, and I started crying. I just have never had someone send me something just wishing me good luck. It really was amazing. So thank you so much, AJ and Mary, for getting those things for me from my Amazon wish list. I am going to use them so much, and it's going to be full of love. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. On another note, I need to do my schedule and figure out what this whole whiteboard is going to look like. I was going to spray paint matte because you know me, I'm a little bit obsessed, but I forgot to take these home yesterday. So I'm just going to cut them and I'm thinking of putting, I thought it was over here, it's somewhere, my magnetic tape, just putting maybe even just two, one on each side. So if it makes sense, like one here and one here on the back, and then putting it up. And then I have this, so vinyl that I'm gonna put up. So I think I'm going to figure that out now. Hi you guys, so it is about 11:20. I have finished my meeting and I am kind of just figuring everything out online with the focus classes and everything like that. So I am just struggling just a little bit because they have focus, but their Google Classroom focus class isn't popping up, and so they're just kind of getting worried that their student or their child is missing something. So I just have been messaging parents saying it is completely okay if you are unable to get into their focus class. This week is just kind of to get them in their class. They're not missing anything. So yeah, it's kind of been a hectic morning, just trying to figure that out, learning some new things. But yeah, I'm exhausted already. I have my coffee, but I cut out my schedule cards and I was gonna put matte spray paint on them, but I don't have it. But I'm gonna just put it right here. So I'm gonna try and figure out how that's gonna look. And then once I do that, I honestly think I might go home. It's just weird that like I don't have to stay here all day, and there's really no need for me to stay here all day when the students aren't here. So I am gonna go home soon, probably eat lunch at home. I brought my lunch, but might as well just heat it up at home. Yeah, it's kind of stressful, to be honest, this whole virtual learning, because I just feel bad for the parents too, because they have to be there and some of them are working and it's just difficult. So yeah, it's been a crazy week so far. I'm learning a lot, but I love my students. So on Monday I had 9 kids. Yesterday I had 11 kids, and then today I had 14. So slowly but surely they are coming on to the morning meeting, getting their Chromebooks and stuff, so it's awesome to meet them. I love them all so much already, and I can't wait to see them in person whenever that is, whenever it is safe to do that. So I will definitely be looking forward to that day. Today I read this book and they loved it. It is such a cute book. The kids love when I read. They even asked today if we're reading a book. Some of them wanted to read their own book to the class, and so it's just really cute how a lot of them are participating, and yeah, it's just really good so far. So I can't wait for next week when we're actually doing the learning and there's actually a schedule for ELA, math and science. So I'm excited that it would be like next week once I'm here, I will be staying all day, at least till 3, just so I can be in my classroom when I'm teaching a lesson. But yeah, one of the girls said too, because I showed them the chat room in Google Meets, and I wanted them all to say hello in the chat so they know how to get to the chat. And then we kind of went over procedures in the chat, like this is where you will be asking questions for me. This is not a place for you to chat with your friend while I'm teaching, and to use appropriate language. Once I showed them that, like I was talking or something, answering questions, and one girl goes, "Your hair is so pretty," in the chat, and I was like, they're just cute. Like there's just nothing you can do about it. They're just cute. Yeah. But so far so great. I'm really excited every morning to see them and get back online, and it's sad kind of ending the meeting, but because the meeting lasted an hour and I could tell that they were like getting tired, yawning. And so tomorrow I'm gonna go do a Go Noodle. That's what I need to do. I need to find some Go Noodle videos for them, because when I told them that, they were like, they all like perked up and stuff. So maybe I should search for that. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, you guys, it is about 12:45. I put up my schedule, and this is the schedule that the school provides me and that like we kind of all follow, and each grade is different, but this is what the schedule for 3rd grade looks like, and it takes up the entire whiteboard. So I don't have room for my, oh, I don't even know where it went. Oh, right here in front of my eyes. I don't have room for the vinyl, which is fine. And then this wasn't a part of the schedule, but I just thought I would tell them like when it's home, but it doesn't even fit, so whatever. But yeah, today was interesting. I'm learning new things every day, especially about the digital platforms. And of course, I'm getting the specials schedules mixed up. I told them they had PE today, but they really had dance. So yeah, I fixed that, and they're just having trouble logging in. The codes aren't working, and so I just told them that please do not stress. This week we are just trying to get you into all of your classes that you need to be in. But it's just difficult because parents are working too, they're busy, and they don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, and so we're kind of all learning together. So I've just really made it clear too to the parents that we're in this together. We are trying to figure it out as we go, and I have apologized. I've thanked them for their patience, their cooperation, and everything. So I'm getting really good feedback. I haven't had any negative messages yet, so I can't say I don't plan on it, but so far so good. I feel like I have been there for my parents, so I'm okay with that. But yes, I am kind of just ready to go home, to be honest. And I have a lunch, but I think I might just wait till I get home to heat it up and eat it, because I am basically done. for the day. I am reading a book tomorrow. So I think I already told you this, I read Our Class as a Family. They loved it. And then I also asked them if they remembered what we read yesterday, and they did. And we were talking about Verona the Corona. And so I think tomorrow I'm reading Hair Love. So I absolutely love this book. So I found this book back in January when I was student teaching. Us student teachers in the school, because there was like 10 of us, we were kind of in charge of the Black History Month. And so we all created our own poster board about a Black American or Black history, and I did Aretha Franklin. It was so cute. And then I found this book on Amazon called Hair Love. And probably most of you have heard of this, or maybe I've seen the cover. This is one of the best books ever. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad that I picked this to share to my students last year, and I'm so glad that I was able to share it to another class. I actually had an activity for them to do once they were done. So after I read this book, I printed off like an outline of a head and a face kind of. And so I told them that create a hairstyle that makes you feel a certain way, and what is that feeling? And it was just awesome to see the looks that they created, because this book is all about accepting people, and no matter what your hair looks like, it makes you feel a certain way. So if you like my hair, or if I like my hair and you don't like my hair, like that's okay, but I like my hair and it makes me feel a certain way. So my favorite page is this one. And it says, and when my hair is in two puffs above, I'm above the clouds like a superhero. So I just think this is like the best book ever. And what's great about it too is that the dad is involved, and I know in a lot of families that usually isn't the case, and because the mom's at work in this story. And so it was just really cute to see them kind of work together to make her hair the way that she feels. Like, this is so cute. Look how cute that is. Like, stop. So cute. I love it. So I'm excited to share this book with them tomorrow. And then I'm gonna do a Go Noodle. I have been kind of looking at them. I'm new to Go Noodle, so it's kind of hard to pick a dance, I guess. I don't know. So I might do that when I get home. But yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, so kind of do the same thing. I showed them how to insert a picture onto their Google Slide from the internet. So I'm just gonna go over that again tomorrow. I think I did tell you that I have had a better outcome today with students. And so hopefully tomorrow there are more, and so I can just do a review and try to get them all situated. But yeah, I think I am going to go home at the earliest this week, so probably be out of here in 10 minutes. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey you guys, welcome to Thursday. I'm super excited that it's Thursday. I hope I see more students today. As I said yesterday, there was a really good outcome, so yeah, I'm really excited. I started a Donors Choose project for a document camera, because my school, we don't have smart boards or document camera. I want to get a document camera so I can project on a whiteboard that's on my table, and then share my screen with my students so they can see what I'm writing. I just think it's so difficult to kind of teach online. I don't know. I just feel like if I have this, it will make the teaching and the learning experience 10 times easier for the students and for me, because then I can actually use a whiteboard, because I'm not 100% sure. But sometimes if you're filming something, the words are backwards. It's like, I don't know. It's too early to think like that. But anyways, I am going to school right now. As I said yesterday, I didn't have my milk for my coffee, and so I ended up putting the coffee in the fridge. And it actually is so much better, because I don't have to add ice to it. So it's like nice and cold. It's just perfect. So I think I might, if I end up like really do liking it, I think I might just make my espresso / coffee at night and then put it in the fridge, and then add the milk and the syrup, the caramel syrup to it. So yeah, I think, because I like having no ice, because then it's not watered down. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Anyways, I am going to head to school, and I will see you guys there. Bye. Good morning, you guys. I am in my classroom. I have done some things, talked to some teachers, but our meeting starts in 5 minutes. I am going to be reading Hair Love to them, my favorite book ever. Love it so much. And then my coworker and friend printed off scavenger hunts for like online teaching. And so I think I'm gonna like to get them moving and stuff, do a scavenger hunt, and then give participation points to the first person who gets it, kind of thing, just to get them up and going, because I am having a lot of students who aren't really participating, and I've kind of come up with an idea how to fix that, so I will explain it later. But I need to get ready because our meeting starts soon, so I will talk to you guys after the meeting. Okay, you guys, I ended my meeting. It lasted about an hour again, and this day was so much fun. I can just tell the kids loved it. I had one student even comment about how much fun today was, and I just have to thank my friend Leah, who's also a teacher here, she's just like a really good friend, but she got these virtual scavenger hunt. So it basically is something that you can ask your students to go find and then come back to the screen to see what it is. And I had all participation. Like these past few days, it's been hard to get participation from the students just because they're not, you know, ready to talk or to unmute themselves and talk in front of the whole class. It's just really hard to build those relationships with those students, and so I am going to plan on meeting with them one-on-one next week. But this virtual scavenger hunt had them all participating. They all got up out of their seat and found something on the list. I did 5 things today and they loved it. I was so happy to see all of them participate. It was awesome. And so I kind of had a little incentive that whoever was back first got a participation point on Dojo, and then at the end I just gave them all a participation point. So yeah, because I just was really happy that they did all participate in it. But I do need to call some parents for students who didn't show up today who have showed up in the past. I had a student show up on the first day but hasn't been present Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, so I need to call her mom just to make sure everything is okay with her computer and her login, if she's having any connection issues, but just to get more of an idea of where she is. But yeah, this virtual scavenger hunt is amazing. I really recommend it for the first week of school. Doing it, it gets them excited, gets them moving, and yeah, I just really recommend it a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna call some parents just to see what they're all doing, see if they're having any connection issues or login issues, and then I'm going to start planning for next week. I want to make sure that I am planned before tomorrow. I need to get ahead. It's something that I want to do this year, is just to be ahead with my lesson planning. So yeah, I'm going to start working on that after I call these parents, but I will check in on you in a little bit. Hi you guys, happy Friday. I am super excited. It's Friday, but I just didn't work out today, so I might be a little low energy, I'm just guessing. I slept through my alarm, so that's okay. I have my coffee and everything, so I'm going to go to school. We have our virtual open house today from 12 to 1:30, and our morning meeting is like the same, but I need to finish my lesson plan for next week. I worked on it yesterday, and I apologize for the abrupt ending yesterday. I don't think I ended yesterday, but that's because I was planning with my team and we were just kind of looking at the online curriculum. Yeah, we had to just like move things around and stuff, so I wanted to see what they all think or thought. So yeah, I can't even talk. I can't talk this whole week. I just, yeah, whatever. But I'm gonna go to school and I will see you guys there. Hello. Oh, did you guys hear that? All right, you guys, I am in my classroom, and as expected, that fell down. I'm actually happy that that one fell down and not that one, just because that one, the paper is just very fragile, basically, and this paper here is more durable, and so if I'm just scared if that one does fall off, it's gonna rip the paper. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I just need to figure out, maybe just put more glue, I don't know. But it stayed for a couple of days, so maybe it just needs stronger glue. I don't know, but I just got in here, so I'm gonna get all my things situated, put my computer up, and start planning for next week, just so I can get started with it, because I told myself I would do it yesterday, but I didn't, so I'm doing it now. Okay, bye. All right, you guys, it is almost 11. It is Friday. There's just, the plans kind of went all over the place, so I think the best way for me to get through the day is to actually go home, do my open house at home, and then get onto our staff meeting at 2, because the open house ends at 1:30. And I just need to get home and do that. So I'm actually gonna pack up, finish everything at home, which is nice, but then I don't know if I'm gonna be too stressed, so I might stop and get some flared pens to keep at my house, so then I'm not as stressed, because I use my flared pens for lesson planning, and so I don't want to keep lugging them back and forth. So I might stop at Target and get some flared pens, so then I don't have to bring these home and I can keep them in my classroom. So I am going to actually go home and get everything situated. We do have a staff meeting and then the open house from 12 to 1:30, but this week has been crazy. It has been interesting, it has been difficult, it has been fun, just so many different emotions. I have not started editing this video, so I hope it is going okay. I hope that, you know, I have enough footage and that you have somewhat of an idea of how my first week went. It was, yeah, very interesting. I never imagined myself starting my first year online, but I've been able to get through it. I've met almost all my students. All of my students are onto my Google Classroom. I've had some confusion whether we started this week or on Monday, so I'm hoping that I do meet all my students on Monday, because the learning process is starting. We are doing main idea, and in science we're doing like breathing, your oxygen, and you know, inhale, exhale vocabulary, stuff like that. And then math, I think, is place value. So I just need to finish my lesson plan so I can submit them and kind of start planning. I am getting away this week and going to my cabin, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this week. I'm so happy to have you guys follow my journey. This is also a really good reflecting tool for myself. I have learned a lot just in this past couple of weeks, whether it's, you know, the way I present things or just me learning through my mistakes, just watching back over. So this has been a really, really good week just with reflecting and being able to look back on what I have done so far. So I actually would recommend it just as a reflecting tool, whether you're gonna post it online or not, but I just think it's awesome to reflect on your day and to see how you did and stuff, especially as a first year teacher, and then also to have this footage a year from now and be able to look on how I was able to accomplish this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week for my second week of teaching vlog. I'm planning on doing it, uploading them on Saturdays, the latest Sunday, just because that is the way it's been working for me. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next week. Bye.